Hello everyone, I am Renown Zero, and we're talking about today Anita Sarkeesian announcing the official shutdown for non-profit video game activism organization Feminist Frequency. This comes to us from Bounding in the Comics. After 14 years of disingenuity and constant grifting, infamous video game activist Anita Sarkeesian has officially announced that she will be terminating her anti-sexism in video games organization Feminist Frequency. The shutting of Feminist Frequency's doors was first announced on August 1st via a blog post published by Sarkeesian to the organization's official website. With my heart stuffed full of a million different emotions, today I share the news with you that Feminist Frequency is closing, began the activist farewell message. And of course, nothing of value was lost. This is the same person that is responsible for sexy characters, specifically women, have been clothed, censored, and sometimes completely removed. Or even characters that looked good were made ugly and made more masculine and more manly looking. Our staff and board members have done so much to help me prepare to make this announcement today, but it still feels like taking a deep breath and jumping off a diving board to communicate this message to the countless people who have turned to Feminist Frequency. Nobody's doing that. Supported our work and buoyed me up over the past 14 years. Nobody cares about you, and nobody cared about your terrible message. Both men and women love to look at hot women when they're playing video games. It is the reason we get characters like Abby in The Last of Us Part 2. After I made the conclusive decision that the time had come to close Feminist Frequency, my first fully formed thought was holy F, explains Sarkeesian for a surprise move. We, that's all of us who have been on this journey together, have done so much. No, you haven't. We made changes to the industry that were desperately needed. No, they weren't. Shaking up the status quo, yeah, of course, because you are a fake gamer, fake geek girl, and that's all you'll ever be known as. So if you want to say something about grifters, this is a person that you would consider a grifter. Distributing content in the early days of video punditry. Quote, while we weren't the first voices in the conversation about inclusion in gaming, everyone is welcome in gaming, literally everyone. We were part of building a community that meant more to its members than we could ever have anticipated, she continued. Seeing even more people take up this mantle and continue the work has been heartening. Many people working within the industry, even people I have been critical of in the past, have supported and worked to create real change. So essentially a bunch of other blue hair weirdos like you, right? People with colored hair like you, essentially infiltrating a hobby that is male dominated. There are women that play video games, but male dominated, trying to change something that you have no interest in. People changing something they have no interest in, just essentially wanting to ruin the fun that other people are having. As to why she had chosen to make this decision, Sarkeesian revealed the best answer I can give is the honest truth. I'm exhausted. Yes, you're exhausted at being a fake gamer girl, a fake geek girl. That is what you are exhausted at doing. Basically faking the type of person, the type of hobby that you claim to like. I know it's not unusual for nonprofits to have a life cycle shorter than a lot of people would like, but there are unique challenges when they're so entwined with an individual who has become a symbol. You're not a symbol of anything good. You are a symbol of what is wrong with the video game community. You're one of those people who infiltrate a hobby that, again, you have no interest in. You try to change what it always has been. You're one of those. For better and for worse, said the activist. I'm hoping that it will be valuable to share the reality of the bone-deep burnout that comes from consistently saying yes to the growth of Feminist Frequency, often at the expense of protecting my personal boundaries and the workload of our team. While I've already said my piece about the harassment that myself and others have experienced over the years, you haven't experienced that. You've received backlash because, again, you were trying to effectively get rid of sexy, beautiful characters, specifically women, out of gaming. Because sexism and homosexualization. Crimea River. Where are we at? Reflecting on it now, I can express both a sense of pride and conversations about online abuse have become part of our lexicon. Again, You are the person who is jumping into a male-dominated space. A male-dominated space. And because you people like you have infiltrated it, you think it should change to fit your standards. It's called Get Good, Scrub. And the reality that it has come at the cost of my health and well-being, she added. And so while there has been so much value to this project and its different iterations over the years, there's also value to projects coming to an end when they can no longer be best served. Again, you were one of those people you are the person that complained about boob armor in The Mandalorian and know nothing about how armor is built or worn. Following an expression of gratitude to what little supporters she had left, Sarkeesian then detailed exactly what the organization's shutdown meant for such related entities as its games and online harassment hotline and its podcast, Feminist Frequency Radio. Nobody cares about any of those. For me, it means prioritizing rest and taking time away from the direct responsibility of being the face of a mission, a failed mission that was always going to fail, for the first time in a decade and a half, she stated. For Feminist Frequency, it means a gradual ceasing of operations shutting down completely in early 2024. The games and online harassment hotline will be available through September 30th, after which time its fantastic leader, Jay Lin, will continue to operate its accountability support space, ReSpec, and the website will stay live with critical resources for building a safer games culture. She then confirmed. Again, these are the people who infiltrate a male-dominated space and expect to be treated differently just because you're female. If you can't take the shit talk, get out. Sorry. Put up or shut up. Our podcast, Feminist Frequency Radio, will continue to be helmed by its co-hosts Kat Spada. Tropes for V Women and our full video archive remain online, available as a free media criticism resource indefinitely. Nobody's going to watch that garbage. Further, in terms of the organization's reception of donations, Sarkeesian announced that we are in the process of canceling all recurring donations and will stop accepting new donations as of today. Tax receipts will be issued in January of 2024. As usual, she noted donations already received this year will continue to be used to support the game's hotline and Feminist Frequency operations, and for the many tasks required to shut down a nonprofit. If we have any funds left after completing these tasks, we will donate them to mission-aligned nonprofits. Though Sarkeesian did not name any specific, quote, mission-aligned nonprofits which may receive Feminist Frequency's excess funds, she did close out her message by promoting video game-centric mental health organization Take This, anti-policing organization Interrupting Criminalization, and the various members of the Coalition Against Online Violence. Notably, though, Sarkeesian has placed the blame for Feminist Frequency shutdown squarely on her own exhaustion. A quick scan of the organization's YouTube channel reveals the writing was already on the wall before this announcement. Despite having roughly 213k subscribers, the last 12 months have seen the channel average around 1,000 views per upload, with recent episodes of Feminist Frequency Radio regularly dipping into the 500s. In the same period, only 5 of Feminist Frequency's 36 subsequent videos have managed to break this de facto view ceiling, and not by much. These included talk with journalist Annalee Newitz regarding Marvel's She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, a discussion of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever with actress Ebony Adams, an interview with Sarkeesian herself regarding her then upcoming Nebula series, That Time When, and a retrospective on Blade Runner, held with television critic Inku Kang, all 3 of which pulled in approximately 3,000 views each, as well as a 40-second video celebrating the 2nd anniversary of the Games and Online Harassment Hotline's operation, which holds the record with just 5,200 views. Overall, these views represent an engagement rate of only 1.4% from the organization's audience. With dwindling numbers like these, it seems it was only a matter of time before Sarkeesian was forced to make a drastic change in her business operations. So, essentially, at the end of the day, nothing of value was lost. We don't need people like this in the gaming industry who want to change what it always has been. Beautiful women characters, dudes saving the day, women being possibly sidekicks or damsels in distress. We like those type of stories. People are gonna continue to like those type of stories. And yes, we can have female characters in video games. It's the same thing that happens with movies. You try to make this strong female character that don't need no man, that can do anything a man could do, bullcrap, rather than having a female character who has depth and growth and a character arc, similar to the male characters who have those same things. The hero's journey is what is needed for a character to be a great character. If they're perfect right at the beginning, no one can relate to them because no one is perfect. So at the end of the day, it is the end of an era for a piece of garbage human being who thought she was doing something great for gaming when in the end she was really hoping for the destruction of female representation. Thank you all for checking out this video. I do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button and comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you get notifications anytime I post a new video. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.